Release our for that ocean. African soldiers now. African soldiers for freedom.
Some are dead and some are living. And we pray to God for all those of the people that are standing in front of the progress, development of our country. Let them die. Yeah, because if they don't die, Liberia will never go forward. Good morning, folks, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Liberia. On board of Liberia 104.1 in Monrovia, 89.7 in Marjorie, 90.7 in Bangabon County, and other frequencies across Liberia. We want to say good morning to you and welcome to the show. It feels good with return, and this is what we've got to do for Liberia. This is how we contribute immensely to the growth and development of Liberia. Sitting around the table talking about the issues that matter to Liberia. Whether it is good or bad, Liberia continues to retrogress, and the poverty rate is getting higher by the day, by the minute. Eating has become achievement. Let's keep focused. Let's keep talking. We will never go back to the bunkers. Good morning, folks, and welcome to the show. Good afternoon, good evening, whatsoever it may be. At about this time you've joined us, we want to say welcome to Good Morning Liberia on Voice of Liberia. Welcome to the People's Program. This is where we're going to sit up to 10 o'clock. And it feels good always to return. My name is Sekou. And indeed, I'm Sekou Sharif. Inshallah, with the blessing of my parents, protection of Allah, acceptance, we'll be here this morning up to 10 o'clock talking about the issues. And so welcome to the show. Those of you watching us, joining us out of Liberia, we want to say to you, thank you for joining us. Let's do it together. This is where we converge. We've got the issues. We've got the issues this morning to talk about. And so we're going to be here this morning up to 10 o'clock. Lots of issues we're going to be talking about. Lots of issues. Lots of issues we're going to be talking about. So we want to say thank you for joining us. Yeah, we want to say thank you for joining us this morning here on the show. And so it feels good. Yes, we've returned this morning. But let me just announce to you this morning, our dear sister Samira, she's not going to be on the show, and she's bereaved, lost one of her relatives, and so she's not going to be on the show today. I want to extend our condolences to Samira Wola, the entire family. We want to say be strong, take heart. You don't ask Allah why He takes a certain decision. All you can say, thank you for the decision you've taken. We hope and pray that that brother of yours that has dictated this word will have a good time ahead of him. So we want to extend our condolences to Samira Wola, one of our committee staffs and the co-pilot of Good Morning Liberia. So we want to say, Samira, be strong. I know when I spoke to you yesterday, how you sounded, how painful it is. But all we can say, my dear sister, um, Be strong and don't let that break you. I know the other time we were together when we went to Liberia-VOL meeting, he passed off. And when you got the news about him getting worse that day, I saw how you changed. You didn't feel too good about it. But this is what the Allah has done. All we can say, we can judge him, we can ask him for what he has done. We all can say thank you, Allah, for what you've done. We pray that whatsoever, all of his shortcomings, whosoever, whatsoever to please he reason to forgive him, and we pray that God should give him Aljana. The way the Christian will say, God might he should go to heaven. It is the same. So we pray onto that. Yes, Samara, take heart, my dear sister. We miss you. We hope you return soon. It's one thing that you don't question, and there's no one that you go to get, religious about it. So uh, yeah. So Samara, our condolences. We extend our condolences to your mother, your father, your family members about the loss of one of your relatives. Yes, we want to say sorry for that. We've got many things to talk about here this morning, but before that, let us go to acknowledge some of you watching. Um, Samira knows how to do it when she's doing it. You can get all the people watching, but some of us we will struggle to do it. Okay, so let's go and acknowledge some of you here this morning watching. This person, Stanley Sherry, writes, it says, after stealing the Liberian people votes in 2023 election, Joseph finally Zumbi Apo, what you mean? Apostle criminal continues stealing the Liberian people national cake as well, uh, as well. But I pray that Allah, before 2 years in criminal government, let Allah remove this calamity from over Liberia. Amara do not declare says, good morning, my big brother Sekou. You got Emmanuel N. Duo, right, and says, good morning, CEO Sekou Sharif Jr. and the VOL family. I'm following from Ghana City, Bon County. My deepest condolences to Samira and your family for the loss. Abel C. Tog says, good morning, CEO Sekou, and good morning to all peace-loving Liberians. Whoa, my deepest condolences, Samira and the VOL family. I'm following from my pro zone in Pinsville. I'm posted and waiting for the breakfast to be served by VOL family this morning. Abel Bombati says, good morning, Sharif. I'm watching from Newport Road. Salale Kemo says, good morning to the mighty B52 of the radio. Our CEO and peace loving people of Beckham Town, Kokoya District, Bon County. My name is Salale, and I'm Salale Kemo. What is really going on in our country, Liberia? 8 months now under this 79-year-old group worker. Bad time will tell. Stanley Sherry writes and says, I think the Muslims across Mama Liberia are working now under the so-called rescue nation, but me referring this calamity as unprepared criminal president. Ambassador Himel writes and says, good morning, Sifu Sharif. I'm watching from old and new Matadi Junction, Bagoyo resident. Victor J. Barr writes and says, good morning, voice of Liberia. I'm watching live from Upper Cadwell. Gabriel Quenin writes and says, "Good morning, VOL. I'm Gabriel P. Quenin, falling from Bapolu, um, from Banga City, GST Road. Thanks for the most informative show." Willem S. Hinning says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm Willem S. Hinning from New Georgia, New Georgia, North Road. And I write from my JMB and JKK Alliance office this morning. My condolences to your co-host and her family. Mr. President, please look at this roll from issue." He meant to say roll from issue. "It is too soon for people to start disrespecting your constitutional powers." Musa Kalimu writes and said, "Good morning, VOL. I'm calling from a 72nd community. Thank for your commitment and contributions to your country. Mama Liberia, in pointing out to issues that are in the best interest of all. My deepest condolences to Sister Samara Hart. God knows the best. Allison is watching from France, Paris. I'm Allison. Philip L. de Troyes writes and says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia, and good morning to our CEO, Sekou Sharif, and good morning to my own sister, Samara Wola. Oh God, what have we done? Please forgive us because we are not understanding ourselves where we're going now as Liberian. Thank you guys so much for the information provided for us every day in and out of Liberia." Blessed Prince E. Kamara writes this morning and says, "Good morning, Joel. I'm falling from Bannersville Estate. Thanks, Mr. Barker. No, Mr. Barker, for rescuing the Minister of Commerce. The way you spell the Barker, the way you want me to call it, no, I won't do that." Mohammed M. Saleh said, "Good morning, Mr. Sharif. I'm following live from MedCover Clinic, Annex 3, located at Wood Camp Community, Parker Payne. Godson says, "Good morning, VOL. I'm Robert Lockett the second. My deepest sympathy to your co-host and her family. Mr. President, you need to do your best." Stanley Sherry continues to read and says, "Brother Siku, don't be surprised if you hear on BBC that Liberia, because coming soon, there will be there will be no money to run the country. Trust me." Yakub Amarakonen writes and says, "Good morning, Seku. I'm watching you from Freeport near St. Amon Square River. Ibrahim Dollar is watching. He writes and says, 'Good morning to my VOL family. A sympathy to Samira and her family.' Kadiatu Banke Kamara says, 'Good morning, my beautiful family.' Jerry Plateau writes and says, 'Good morning to VOL family and good morning to all peace loving people of Bong.' Another one to my beautiful mom, Mother Esther Plateau and Moses Flomo Plateau on Cocoya Road. I request Hussein here, Jerry." Okay. I said, thanks so much, guys, for the thing you continue to do for Mama Liberia. God bless and upon you forever. I'm carefully following from Freeport community. Paul Jala writing says, "Thanks to the VUL team for all the good jobs. I'm following you from Boston, the USA." Okay, so that's all the time we've got to be on the issue concerning the acknowledgement here this morning. We want to say thank you very much for always under the weather, for always following us and keep sharing the live so that other people can follow. We want to say we are very grateful for all of that. What do we have on the plate for you this morning for our conversation here around the table talking about the issues that matter to Liberia? Liberia has done it again. At 9 o'clock, we have Dominic Nimle, who comes from Patel and other associate groupings a business tycoon in our country. I want to talk about the business environment here this morning at 9 o'clock. Liberia has done it and it is on its knees again for another negative bad news. Of flight arrived in Liberia, huge number of trucks were taken, passed through the Roberts International Airport, and that flight secretly landed in Sierra Leone and it was being captured. We will tell you about the detail of that information, and we will also give you some other important information concerning um, drugs related matter in our country. If you think that drugs issue will stop so soon in Liberia, then you are daydreaming. The very people in hard places are the ones that telling that are selling and telling and doing all kinds of things with drugs in our country. And so we gave you the detailed information. We are waiting to hear what is it the investigative report about what transpired at the DA. Why is it up to present we've not received that report? Hmm? We've not received that report up to present. So we want to know where is it? Why is it the report has not come up? Whether who didn't do what they needed to do? We want to know why is it the report has not come up. But we'll tell you why is it the report has not come up. We'll tell you. Okay, we encourage you to play the cash giveaway this morning, and you stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. All you need to do is to dial 799 hatch. You select number 8. You have a lot of numbers, and you select number 8. When you select number 8, then you play hatch again. Then you play with 100 Liberian dollars or its equivalent in United States dollars. And then when you play, you stand a chance to win 3,000 this morning, free of charge. So I encourage you to play with star 799 hash. You select number 8 and play with 100 Liberian dollars, and you stand a chance to win 3,000. As soon as you win, your money go directly to you. So I encourage you this morning to play so that you can get your children's school fees. You can get some other things to do for your children. Sometimes not all the time the people or you go and ask people they will do it. Sometimes they won't do it, but the little things will help you if you play and all of that. And so that issue will be one of our discussion point, one of our discussion points, and we will continue. And this morning we're bringing you new thing about the Minister of Commerce, Ami Moda. Ami Moda um, has and will continue to be into the wrong things at all time because it comes to the position of the Minister of Commerce with self-made mind to arrange himself at the detriment of the Liberian people. What is it he has done again? We'll be talking about it at 8:15 this morning on the show. And that will run us up to 9 o'clock. At 8:15 this morning, we're going to talk about the Minister of Commerce. And in fact, this time around, what he has done things to undermine the very people that he should be able to provide solutions so that they can grow in terms of business in our country. We'll read you the document where he has gone down to the extent because his Lebanese brothers have said to him that they are not making business in the electronic war. So he has gone to the extent to suppress Liberian businesses that are involved in the electronic war. We'll read you the entire document that came from Abi Moda, the Lebanese commerce minister, the criminal commerce minister, the criminal commerce minister that has come to the place in ranging himself. He decides who to get the APD to, he decides who to do business with, and all of that. So at 8:15 this morning, fellow Liberians, We're going to talk about Ami Muda, and we promise you that we will announce Ami Muda numbers on the radio. And you know the reason why? We're announcing his numbers on the radio. We're announcing his number on the radio, all of his numbers. We're announcing all of his numbers on the radio so that you have the opportunity to call this classical criminal and tell him that this country belongs not to his ma, neither his ma, his sister, or his relative. This is not the Mudad's personal property. So you just need to call him and tell him that I mean Muda, you need to stop stealing. You can steal. Call him, say, Seku, say, you can steal. You are a criminal. You are TB, roll, I mean Muda, roll. You're seeing without a big gun, you tell him, say, I mean roll. Anywhere in town you're seeing, anywhere in pass, you're calling roll. I mean Muda is a roll. And we will announce his number. And you will listen to the wickedness that Ami Muda has put in place again, just to deprive Liberian business, just to take Liberians out of business in this country. So at 8:15, we'll talk about that issue. I want to read a post here from the Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change in President of yeah, yeah. So let me go to the post. You know, you say some things in the past, you make it to look that you're so perfect, and when you are in the position and you're ready to blunder, this is what that can happen. I'm seeing a post here from and I saw a post from one of our colleagues in the media concerning this same thing about Darius DeLong. You know, Darius DeLong. Next week we will open a conversation about Darius DeLong and Yomli Kanga Lawrence. Yes, we are piling the evidence, and then next week we start to talk about it here on the show. Now let's move ahead. This is a post 1 hour ago posted by the former mayor of the city of Monrovia, now the Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change. Right. He said, where did all these showboating of honesty and humanity that were being carried out by Senator Darius belong, all in the need of portraying a self-cleaned Mr. Light? And he asked a question. He carefully duped the residents of Monterado and our patriots and nationalistic diaspora Liberians. Today, he comfortably sits in the Senate as chair on foreign affairs, as progenitor of outrages, transactions against the suffering masses. Yesterday, when he was not in leadership, he made it appear as if he had the people interest at heart. But today, there is 20 million budgetary alteration, 15 million of budget expenditure, 150,000 allotted for each senator, 45K again, among others. Among others, Mr. Buaka, whom he supports today, has a credit card carrying 100K USD. When JFK is out of CT scan, when school fees remain alarming, when civil servants get to have increment in salary and take pay for the month, yet he remains constitutionally silent. Sheer hypocrisy. Yesterday, he said flying business class constitutes shaming his mom and his constituents. But today, as of now, he fly business class to New York, something he has normalized from South Korea to China and everywhere he travels. Fake people have an image to maintain. Real people Just do not mind. You can ignore the reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring the reality. We must hate a liar more than we must hate it. A thief is often only after the salary. A liar is after the reality. People like Dylan will do anything, no matter how, absorbed to avoid facing their own soul. I guess for Dylan, the economy is no more in the toilet. The people are now well off. Everyone whom is now becoming with light is now beaming with light. The Capitol building is well electrified by him. Now that the budget for 103 individuals sits at a whooping 58 million, the law is a mistake that must be corrected. He has shamed everyone who brought him here. Sad. JTK, meaning Jefferson Tamba Koji. No, I love the red. A very nice, and I think Dylan is a disappointment to the young generation of our country. That is clear. Dylan has made everyone to understand that trusting young people, it is a risk. Trusting young people, it is a risk. Dylan has made people to understand that the only time people will speak truth to power when they are not in, or when they don't have opportunity to sit around the decision making table so they see the bad things. But once they are there, there's nothing wrong. Or the law of all present today don't see anything wrong with 20 million, 22 million people say they use on roads in the country. You don't see. Dylan today, he feels that nothing wrong about the government spending 15 million of budget. Or Dylan today sees nothing wrong for his partner Yombri Lauren along with he, Dylan and other people to work and 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 go and do the budget and falsify. Or Dylan today sees nothing wrong with it. Dylan today sees nothing wrong with the government continuing to create the environment where we place the Liberian people in abject poverty, where eating has become an achievement in Liberia, where the state of the nation has become so hopeless. Or Dylan today sees nothing wrong with it. He sees nothing wrong with it because he sits in the seat where decisions now are made. And they are the ones that are making decisions. They are the ones that decide who to work in government. They are the ones that are recommending the needs in government. They are the ones that are taking the decisions that are affecting the people of our country. Or Dylan today, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He feels that nothing wrong. He feels that Liberia is even more better than ever before. So it tells you that once they are not in that seat, they see everything to be problematic. They saw that Joe Weah was the bad person because they were not in it. They feared that Joe Weah could not lead this country right because they were not in it. They feared that George Weah was creating more harm than good because they were not in it. But here they are today. They are now in the driving seat. Or Dylan is now in a driving seat. He flies business class. He flies business class. Let me tell you, for my experience I have with flying business class, it depends on the type of flight. The last time Dylan was seen in Brussels, Ella, let me tell you the big flights, some of the big flights in the world. You see Emirates, You see Brussels, you see Qatar, you see what's the flight name? I traveled on the flight before when I was going to South Korea. What's the name? Turkish airline. And, the few of them, and they are some of the biggest flights in the world. To ride on a business class on Brussels, it will cost you not less than 6 to 7 thousand. To ride on a business class on Emirates, it will cost you not less than 9 to 10,000. So Emirates has two different types of business class. They got a business class. They got a VIP business class in Brussels. For those of you that travel Brussels, so Brussels have the other type of business class that is down, and they got the other type of business class that you will need to be up, while those of the other people on all of that. That is expensive. Brussels the same expensive. Turkish the same expensive. So for the loan that solved problem with it yesterday for people to ride business class is the one now that is riding business class on all of the flights that he travels on to wheresoever he goes. You see sheer hypocrisy. You see what they bring to you. They say these things and they do these things because they want to get there. And when they are given the opportunity by you, Liberians, to get there, and they arrange themselves at the judgment of the people. Almost 30 to 40% of appointments in the government are recommendations and acceptance from DeLong and Young Peter Laureate. And in fact, to the extent they're in government, they are fighting other people in government. They don't want certain people in the government, as if to say that they are ma or they are pa government yet. And Joe Biden says he accepts it. Sometimes people don't want to be tribalistic, but the way they do it, as if to say that only they gave votes to Joe Biden. So it is a DeLong today. It is the DeLong. Who knew? If you could tell anyone in Montserrat or in Liberia that this DeLong will be this, they think we are saying now. Anyone could tell you at that time so it's false. It is the DeLong. DeLong sees nothing wrong these days. Everything he sees, they are all good. Even though they are against the will of the people. Even though this government in the shortest possible time has created more problems than good, has created an environment where it continues to suffer the Liberian people, where all of them, including DeLong, they are just in the government to steal. But DeLong, if you survive this thing, you don't get sanction, then you know what's your downfall is just wretched. Your downfall is just wretched. Your downfall is just wretched. And you will be hit hard. And they now start putting you on administrative process, on visa business. They now start putting you on administrative process, on visa business. Small. We're getting there. Small, we're getting there. And so the Secretary General of the Congress of Democratic Change is very nice, and he said it to the point. You cannot be the advocate that you think you were, because you felt that you are not sitting around the table to make the decisions. You saw all the things bad. Today now, because you are seeing it now, you get there, you make a decision, you're making the recommendations, everything happening. You don't see anything bad. You're fingering a budget, or imagine, or DeLong is involved in the fingering of a budget. Who would have thought or DeLong will even do that? But this is what you get. They say if you want to know a man, give them power. And this is it. Give them power. Give him power now. He's power junk, doing all kinds of things, threatening people in government, undermining other people that Joe Walker appoints. But like I said, we'll bring Dillon and Yombi Kaga's story and issues and all the facts sometime next week. And we'll start on them. We'll leave no stone untouched. We'll expose them. We'll make the Liberian people to know them good. Then they are not in the interest of our country. They are wicked set of people, devilish, come to the governance of our country with a selfish interest, not to profit the people, but to enrich themselves at the detriment of the Liberian people. Fellow Liberians, let us move to one of our important discussions here. You need to play the cash giveaway *799# select number 8, and you say hatch, and you play with $100 and you stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. *799# select number 8. You press hatch. You play with $100 or its equivalent in US, and you stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars immediately this morning. Fellow Liberians, we've been investigating some other information about people in high places involved into drugs business in our country. Let me be honest and say this to you, Liberians. We will not succeed in the fight against drugs. We will not succeed in the fight against drugs. There are big people. I don't like to call them big people. There are higher up in this government, in the Joe Walker administration, that are in cool with the drug dealers. They all are doing the drugs. There are business tycoons, Lebanese, that are involved into the drugs issue. In fact, they bring the drugs to the sea in a chartered and a well-organized, calculated way to bring the drugs to the river, to the sea, and ranging from the Inspector General of Police is aware he's one of the major players in the drugs issue in our country. I'm saying it. I'm saying it this morning. It will shock you people, and you'll listen to some of the things. There are big people in this government that sits around the president, and the president takes advice from, are working with the drugs dealers. The police inspector general is aware. Gregory Cuomo. I'll give you the story. I know, Greg. How far is the ball from Ghana? If you need a little money, you'll gain the play. They call one money need to pay the. Yeah, okay, but we'll talk that for another time. Greg has tended to be the new investment manager now. Be passing around telling people and say, I'll call names of people that Greg said he can make them to get certain things. Call the other person, you know, I can make you get it and I brought. I made you get it. Man, I put it out right here. The man I invest manager. Okay, let's come to the. So there are big people in the government or higher up in the government that are working with a very big drugs cartel from Mexico. Very big drug cartel. Very powerful. And they use Nigeria as a desperate beating point because it's easier, They got all of the people, the top guys, security people, everyone in the pockets. They got them here. So, of recent, I think it was on the 23rd of September 2024, when the government of Sierra Leone announced, I seen the release. I want you to place that release up. When the government of Sierra Leone, I sent it to you. Yes, they came over with a release about an unregistered flight landing in Sierra Leone. Listen, you do not land in a country where you are not registered. Before you land in a country, you have a system on the flight that say the radio. You communicate. For those of you that okay, so even you in a flight, you don't know about that. So I don't need to say it. The pilots or whoever will communicate, they have the system and give the signal to the airport that they're about to land. So when there's a landing flight, then they will communicate to tell you to hang up a bit, or when there's no anything, then you can land. So this flight came from Mexico, but the drugs was already being transported through the sea. It had landed in Liberia. Some were arrested before by the then AB Kuma, but they had almost 100 plus million in Liberia. The drugs is still in Liberia. So they decided to take some of the drugs from here using the Roberts International Airport. There's a whole cartel at the Roberts International Airport that they're using. That was one of the reasons why you saw the then Abraham Kuma needed to do a change, because all of those of the people that were there were in cahoots with the cartel. So the legs of Fadiga that came to the door ignorantly knows nothing. And, he came to the door as a novice. They used him. I don't know what they took the picking from. They can't take them. Fadiga and as people. I'm told I don't know which job he's been doing in the US, but I'm told it wasn't as security board. They can't take them. See what thing. Small money can bulk of the people in the government. Small money can afford that 20,000, 50,000. I said they put 100,000 and people the confused. Then you have to use them. That's what the Josh cartel can do. So the drugs is currently in the country. Some of it. So the Mexican guys hire a pilot to come to Liberia, bring the flight to Liberia, from Liberia to Sierra Leone, from Sierra Leone to Europe for 20,000 United States dollars. The route, just for the pilot to take them in a route, taking them along with the drugs, because to get a drug from Liberia is easy. All of the big government officials are aware they are involved, including Gregory Como. So to get a job from Roberts International Airport, use the Roberts International Airport is easier. So what did they do? They brought this flight. They did not use this time the Roberts International Airport. They used Springfield. Listen, they used Springfield, and they put the number of drugs that they wanted to put in the flight. I sent you the pictures of the guys that were on the flight. I sent you the pictures of them. Yeah, that is the release. I sent you the picture. You see the picture? I sent you the pictures. Let me say you will post everything up this morning. I sent you the pictures. No, I don't know how to do that. Let me send it to you. Right? I sent you the pictures. Uh I thought, okay. So yeah, the guys too full. The guys that I got fellow Liberians, you know, they just eat you. Y'all go sit down. Nobody will fight just in the country. Mm, that just fiasco. But I send it to you. That just fiasco. All the things they say they're doing, nobody will fight just. You know the reason why? They're fighting AB because if AB remains there, AB will not give the AB won't give them the chance to do what they're supposed to do. So they are fighting now. Okay, I've sent you the picture. So the flag went and landed in Sierra Leone to put Sierra Leone on the drugs down. And the Sierra Leone people arrested him. Here is the release. Put a release up. I'm gonna read a release for you, and you listen to what the Sierra Leoneans are saying in the release. And I'm getting there's a guy by the name of something like that, the head of the DA in Sierra Leone. They said the guy don't play. He's a very tough guy. Similar to like the way you saw AB here was very big. You were moving after the thing. They're very similar. There are big business people. There are other people that put in together. The report is out. They use it. They don't want AB Kuma to come back because if AB Kuma comes back, AB will not bow to what they're doing. Let me read you what the Ministry of Information for Sierra Leone said. It said government of Sierra Leone. Put that something up for those of the people so that they can be reading too. Government of Sierra Leone, Ministry of Information and Civic Education, 23rd September 2024. Public announcement on authorized lending at Freetown International Airport. Update on investigations. On Friday, the 20th of September 2024, a 14-seater aircraft made an unauthorized landing at the Freetown International Airport, flying from Liberia to Mexico. Yeah. And I tell you, y'all can hear what the people say in the release and some of the things. How possible it is that flight will leave or we come to Liberia and nobody know? They don't know any Syria. Hey God. On Friday, the 20th of September 2024, a 14-seater aircraft made an unauthorized landing at the Freetown International Airport, flying from Liberia to Mexico. They not say flying from Guinea. Airport authorities immediately mobilized and started investigations on the aircraft. 4 people were found on board. We have a picture. We post that picture. You'll see it. 4 people were found on board, including the captain. 3 of those found are Mexican nationals, and the 4th carries a Spanish passport. The Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority, security forces, and the Office of National Security have since taken over the technical and security investigations. Preliminary investigation reveals the following. Number 1, the aircraft did not fly from any recognized airfield in Liberia. Yeah. The aircraft left from Liberia to Sierra Leone, for Sierra Leone to Europe. But the aircraft did not fly from any recognized, and you see, they used the Springfield and put in the job because if you don't have anything to hide, if you don't have anything to hide, why will you use unauthorized area to fly? So you see how they name in our country. You see what they're saying to our country. You know what I mean? So we are a bunch of serious people. It is what they say. How possible a whole country or aircraft will come and it fly from all our lay airport and all that thing here? Huh? It should be recognized. But how come now flight is leaving from here from recognized or authorized or recognized airport in Liberia? The aircraft did not fly from any recognized airfield in Liberia. The aircraft did not have a landing permit and did not contact the air traffic controller at the Freetown International Airport before landing. You see the thing what I told you? Before you land, you got to communicate. The aircraft was flying under a fake registration number with the parts of the registration number crashed off. You see? Tell about aircraft that come to our country. We accept it. So if you want to ask, let us have it for a conversation. What was the purpose of that aircraft flying and using or authorized or recognized areas in our country to fly for Liberia? Why? Why such a flight even come to Liberia? Why with a flight that have no registration or using fake? Why? Why? So Sierra Leone could hold it, but Liberia could not. The aircraft was flying under a fake registration number with the parts of the registration number smartly scratched off. The crew claimed they had radio. Yes, the crew claimed they had radio failure before landing. A technical inspection revealed that the radio was working. And yeah, the same thing I said. Before you land, you need to do a radio communication because you don't have an interference. Maybe another flight could be picking up. Maybe another flight could be landing. So you don't want to have a crash where people landing, people are everything together. So you gotta inform the team on ground to create a space for you to either tell all the other people that we're having landing and everything. But you cannot do that if you don't have a permit or registration to land. Because before you land, when you call the flight name or whatsoever, it should be in the people data to know that you land. So for any reason you say, oh, you want to land and you don't have the landing permit or whatsoever, they cannot allow you to land in that space. No, they won't allow you. So you see how the Mexicans are very careful and brave. So why if landing unknowingly to the people it will cause problem? Yeah, listen to it. They said crew members also refused to submit their documents to Sierra Leonean officials, despite officials reportedly asking. Crew members also refused to submit their documents to Sierra Leonean officials, despite officials repeatedly asking. The flag captain, who claimed he does not speak English, later spoke English and revealed that he was paid 20,000. Yeah, see, hey, God, 20,000 to do the trip from Liberia to Mexico. Yeah. So what kind of trip? For what purpose? To do what? What did they come to Liberia for? Why they come to Liberia and use or airport that is not recognized? What was that intent? What did they come for? Hey, God, Liberia. What's next? The release continued. After a thorough search, police found suspicious acts on the flight. All 4 persons found on the aircraft are now being handed over to the Sierra Leone police for further investigations. Two aircraft, two air traffic controllers are also among those moved to the criminal investigations department for further remove it, put it to the guys in picture. Investigation department for further questioning, taking the total number of people under investigations to 6. The aircraft has been closed and the keys handed over to the ONS. Police and army personnel are guarding the aircraft. SLCAA, yes, that the people that are the Mexican and the other guy. I'm told another 2 Liberians were on that flight. I will get the picture and the full detail from our sources in Sierra Leone. I'm told is preparing a technical report of the incident and will announce all details to the public in the coming days. The public is informed that the Sierra Leone's airspace and FNA are safe for flight operation, blah, 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 blah. So you see, it was drugs that drugs the people that get on our plane. Serious drugs, 100 million plus, somewhere around 150 million plus drugs fall on the plane. So Liberia is being used as a center for distribution. The Mexicans will send the drugs. Mexico is one of the world's leading drugs area. The two drugs. Now you have a whole big cartel there. There are big Lebanese business people involved into this. Top people in the government, in the Joe Barker administration involved into this. They know, they are aware. That's the reason why you see flight that is not registered. I don't have a registration document, don't have a permit, don't have anything. Come and land anywhere and take the drugs and they flew out of the country. And went and forcibly landed in Sierra Leone to drop their own dead. Fellow Liberians, we are not going to fight and we're not going to succeed in just issue here because the very people that sit around Joe Barker are the ones that are working along with the drugs people. They have a big cartel. Oh, yes. Yes. They have a whole cartel to Roberts International Airport that they can bring in. Don't be surprised. Don't be carried away by the people that the grass can be arrested. Oh, that just did. Now the recycling and the selling of drugs is at a very high level. The only thing we need to do is to just pray God for our children because the drugs issue in our country is hard. We cannot fight it because the very people that are to support it in the fight against drugs are the ones that are doing best with the drugs issue. In fact, they are doing it at a very high level. We're talking about millions of dollars. Yes. So how do we fight the justice? How do we succeed? How can we do it? How can a flight come to our country? So what the aviation authority people are doing? You think they now know? They know. They are aware. They were informed that flight was coming. They were registered flight. They are aware. They're aware. The flight came because Liberia, the entire government, they are aware of it. So the flight came, took what they needed to take, and they left. They went to Sierra Leone, wanted to make it there. They didn't succeed. This is the country we find ourselves. Before we go to the line, please start 799 Hajj. Select number 8, Hajj, and play with $100 Liberian for its equivalent, and you stand a chance to win 3,000. Let's go to the line. This line is going to be announced to those of the people in Bangibi, in Banga, and other far-to-reach counties. Only for the people. You call from you as soon as you call from Monrovia, I will cut you off. It is not for those of you in Monrovia. Let me call the number for those of you in Monrovia. Those of you in Monrovia and parents, you can call on 0770 907 907 0770 907 907. That line is exclusively for those of you in Monrovia. 0770 907 907. Those of you out of Monrovia, factory rich areas, Mangi, Banga, other parts of the country, call us on 0770 942048. 0770 942048. For those of you out of Liberia wanting to participate on the show, here's the WhatsApp number you can call on: +231 770 942048. +231 770 942048. It is for those of you out of Liberia wanting to call in. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm calling from the community.
Mhm. Let's hear you.
Brother, what is my attention? There's my first time to call you up here. What is drug issue? Yesterday when I called the security to operate in Liberia, and lady is being arrested. There's no information minister and another thing to the world from Liberia free and up to now
They will not say anything.
what I'm involving my heart doing well. Talking about I was using
Amen. You come in battle.
so the transfer error now will be at the transfer point and now it's not successful. I think you have seen when I did here by investing in the airport and I think I gave police car.
That man wanted something. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me take this person here. Good morning.
Good morning, Jacob, and good morning to your co-partner. My name is Patrick Kule, and I join you this morning from Alabama County.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Thank you very much. You know, one of the major campaign promises of the current government was the fight against drugs. And they even make with son they were fighting all around here. Who's were killing people. The vice president had brought drugs to the country. It was his drugs were not in this country. Today you see, instead of who's killing people, zombie now is killing people all around. So it was interesting to note, kind of and investigation. Young people are dying on the street on a daily basis. People are dying. You know, when they smoke caught on their food. They will never stay long for the next 2 months, they will die. And this is all bothering around drugs. The government of the drugs is blessing. Because since the president suspended the DA official.
You know the reason why they don't want to bring AB Kuma back? Because AB Kuma is not playing to that tune.
Okay.
So they are fighting now not to bring AB Kuma back because they want to get someone that they will control.
So you see, the entire thing is a complete embarrassment for us as a country because the very people who want to smoke the drugs will go and steal from the community and will harm people, and even when they want to steal on the street, you get something value on you. They will kill people and get it for you.
Okay, thank you. Let me take this question here. Morning.
Good morning, Sekou.
Good morning.
Yes, Sekou, my name is John. After all, I call from my gentleman corner in Ghana.
John, go ahead, my brother. You know why?
Yes, Sekou, I want to say thank you for the show. Then I want to say my deepest condolence to our sister, Samura. And I let that she take her go out. Sekou, to the issue, you know, the drugs issue, people characterize the past government to be the people who were bringing drugs to the country, who are responsible for the drugs all around the country. Well, we are seeing the new leadership, we are seeing the drugs have become one of the biggest important things in the country. Every day, there's new kind of drugs that are coming. Now, before we came here, government, we hear a zombie. Zombie all around here killing people. And as you see, it is the big guys that are in power today. See, you go make one minister, you say, I made some money helping the drug. You will pass. So all the things, We are in big trouble. Liberia, we are in big trouble because the people in here is not to make the country a better place. They could not destroy this place. We need to stay more as a citizen. We can't be leading our country like this. You have to lead a country like when you leave, the people will say yes, at least for a year. When you get this supporting all the children, then before you say you're going there, nobody who will press you. So as us, we like, let us stand for ourselves because our children are suffering and getting busy. They're going to feel like being forced in the country. We need to stand against them. Thank you very much for putting me in this people.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Let me take another person on the line. This person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sekou.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. This is the voice of Abakure Convo calling from District 13.
Please be all about it.
Yeah, this is the voice of Abakure Convo calling from District 13. Yeah, let me say compared to you, Sekou, and let me say sympathy to our sister, Samira. Sekou, I listen to you very well as a huge disappointment when it comes to your voice. How the country been led by the so-called Bagati rescue. Yeah. Well, let me say to the issue of drugs. The issue of drugs were only used to come and change. They only use our drugs to campaign and based on our people and not they use it to avoid against the sitting president and the president. However, the issue of drugs will never be our history. Everything that we see will modify. The main concern now is this issue about the hour. So let me tell you, every time for now, I'm trying to push to tell all of the stuff thing that I need. Most rather rejection people is going to ask, going to come out to all of the question, including money that you owe us. As you may be that you're going to take part the salary and all of the rest are going to be proportional to the Up to present, issue about that money is a history not talking about it. I'm a critical move to stand out to ask the law concerning most of other money. It's also the issue about the issue we're talking about rehab. I know the graduation would be what people already agree. We have to answer this question.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take this question here. Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, let me take another person. Morning.
Well, good morning. One of our leaders, our CEO. How are you?
Morning, Council.
Yeah, thank you for the information. What was here, number one, we want to go on behalf of the young people that are representing this. Number two, we want to extend our condolences to the community to our sister, Select. To the issue, people, let me to use of that's not how respect for you in the country. You not honor the news, but you honor the news. So we commend you for those. So this is a breaking news. Look at the kind of thing about this. They respect to what you do. Support the restitution. But when you package to the drug test that is the full or we suffer for sure that what is last so the way the restitution jubilating with that of the campaign just we talk the issue of the internet. If I say something there we also on your head. Something then I want to. Are you killing me? You can't put it with it. The drug thing is what better than this. But everything we do here, then restless to the rest of the campaign and mean that the kind of information we get. No, only thing I thought that my salary that I want to go and help you go to this better. All the issues that way of bringing it to the public. That's what I'm asking you better. Thank you for the information. You carry on about it.
Thank you. This person. Morning.
Morning, Sekou.
Yes, morning.
Thank you, brother. I don't want to say thank you. But Sekou, I see trouble. Even when people Apple, I don't have wrong. So all on the people. There's a whole it's not backing up. It's not backing up on the president. I'm watching more videos by the day. I don't know why. The people are suffering. People who they go with need to but what we are going in detail. I was every day.
you very much. This person. Good morning.
Good morning, Civil.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I'm Joseph. Actually, for Providence.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. You know the issue about it's about effort on the business
Hmm.
to work on it, try to minimize it because to eradicate it is not an easy thing. But let's minimize it right. Because in telling Justice Senator, it was there. Come on, it was there. President, we are that. Yeah, you know that we don't need to have anything like senator. Everybody needs to be serious because it is not you, your parents, it's already connected to you. They are in it. It is very bad. Our people and they're doing nothing about it. The government will take the lead because everybody is in it. They have to take the lead because these are what I'm telling you. Today, we see part of the government for any all of the president and we have all of the president doing anything more. I think we are the citizen and we have meet somewhere and see our best. Minimize instead of talking to eradicate it. I can apply that kind of country and prove you manage to nothing looking after and arrested. We are not on our
No, we are aware. We are aware. We are facilitating it.
on investigation. What is it?
Okay. Thank you very much. Let me take another person. Morning. Morning. Morning, sir. Let's hear you.
And calling you from
Hmm.
you know, so the entire drug trafficking in Liberia here, we'll just be talking about it. It's simple like railway. But it will not end. And the reason it will not end is because of what you said, the majority of people who have president, give the president a staff. These are the people that are facilitating the they brought in our country. So how can that situation be cannot be solved? See what happens. You enter into the country illegally and people knows how it even during the
Yeah.
how it
Gregor knows.
because they getting their own portion of the deal.
Like Gregor relative, now the head of the acting head of DEA.
Okay.
They just put him there to be used. Gregor knows about it.
Even knows about it. They will not stop. Let me tell you, let's follow that down. Let it not just say that was what I think the festival regulated by the people. So by this time, the thing not supposed to be discussed. Because that's what I'm saying to drop them into that view. But I say that that's the thing to find ourselves. Put them in the opportunity.
Thank you. This person. Morning.
Thank you. Good morning, people.
Morning.
Good morning to your listeners, viewers across the country.
Hassan.
Yeah, this is
Hussein. I mean Hussein.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say thank you for the privilege of being up to call on the platform. I listened to you when you read Jonathan Koji's picture you wrote. Excellent. Very, very excellent. You know why? Mr. Koji, you're not the right messenger. The message is very okay, but you're not the best messenger. So that kind of next piece you wrote, you just supporting the or Eddie Traore because those are people that
Now you get it. Amen.
Why? Those are people that are building themselves on Mama C and Alex of Eddie Traore. Those are my friends in the CDC. Of course, you are wrong messenger with the right message. Thank you very much. Moving forward, my dear brother. So for us people, it is very important that all of us put our feet down to the fire. Because whatever side of judge in our country, are you tomorrow you're looking for one collateral office, somebody will judge up there and run away. And nobody will ask you why. Because the culture will be polarized with your jobs at
So who's politicizing it?
No, I'm just saying something right, not the YouTube, right? So I'm just urging you, like you have a very big platform, like everyone follows, you can use a platform. Our own.
You might be educating people that be doing drugs business.
My friend, this is the country, right?
But how do I educate people when the people are not the problems? The officials of the government and those of the people that are supporting the issue, they are the problems.
Yes, so simple, yes, in right. So we have a young generation. We have to can help our country because mind you, if we just see once government is saying government goes simple, there will be jobs in like this. Take that from
Okay.
me.
I'm going to take two more calls. They are called the cash giveaway winners. Then we'll move ahead to the issue about the Ministry of Commerce. Good morning.
Good morning, people, and good morning to the listener.
Mm.
Oscar, the vision impaired God that keeping this unprepared president fit to the fire to deliver. Let me say sorry to our sister, our co-presenter. We say to her, the Lord giver and the Lord taker, as you normally say. People, we are in a big trouble in this country. You know that it's scary because the country which sounds like it's linked. When you talk about Mexico, when you talk about Colombia, these are countries that are closely associated with drug production, drug distribution. Even America because of their involvement. So for us to come in our country, our neighboring country, actually also the matter for any other airport in Liberia is scary. It will be anything. You guys are the last couple of last month, a drugs were invested out of our this around and we're not coming. We were leaving.
Yeah.
Okay? We were leaving the country. So meaning Liberia now I'm not a joke but they you as a consequence for and this is you know how this place to this country? That cabinet will to expose you and what you do to be exposed. This is how they may have developing some of the cabinet for phone to let in alone. So I'm strongly believe that this things are made straight here in life.
Yeah, because now people know say what is supposed to take. Go.
Yeah. And by the issue. This God, this Muhammad God that is giving two generations to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And where our people they say you are doing education. You say it's going to be coming to the future.
Yes.
This God is live with drugs. Here we are. You know, we in this country more than ever before.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me take the last call here. This calling or they on this conversation. Good morning. Mama. Yeah. Hmm?
They knew government said they were going to do everything for us. Asake will say when I put the So who is supposed to tell that thing? Then I need any government. Then I need to government. Who will pay any time of and everybody can be on. That would be so that they had asking that they were not going to do anything again for that to be the one they were doing for. You see, I'm not praying. Every day you will be praying to come and say, oh, that one. But God will be for it. What are they doing to win the poor people here that are watching on the street? They campaign with that and say they're going to take the care of the street. And what most of the people doing it for? They didn't say anyone never going to win. You understand? No, they're all going to win. One day I want to come and Sonia Pharmacy. And when they texted me, she was arguing. I got there to myself. She said you will see Soko will be on the street. But I went there 2 months ago. I said, who are you to show me? And said, who are you? Oh, my, me. I don't know. You are DBI. They say to me. You understand? I tell you,
Thank you very much. Thank you. We are about to call winners of the cash giveaway. We encourage you to play with *799# and you select number 8 and you say hash, you press hash again, then you play with 100 Liberian dollars. You stand a chance to win 3,000. So we have just now we have four winners. So we're going to call four winners. Four people that have been able to win. So the more you play, the better chance you stand to win more. So somebody, a four person, got 3,000 this morning. We're going to call them now on the show. So you could be one of the winners too, right? Before we transition again to host to get our guests, we also call winners as well. So we're calling the four winners now. And before we can move on to the Ministry of Commerce conversation here this morning on the show, we're going to winner number one and talk to this person. We are calling this person. Uh, Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif. I'm calling you from Bosa, Liberia.
Oh, wow, thank you, Chico. Yeah, well,
Okay, so you're live on the radio. You play the cash giveaway this morning.
of course.
How many times did you play?
What up,
So you won your 3,000. Did you receive the money?
Yeah, of course. I told him like this, Chico.
So how did you play? You want to explain to the people, those of the people listening?
So I played 7 cash.
Hmm.
Then I put it. Then the researching. Then I it for freedom.
You press number 8 for Bosa, Liberia.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then okay.
Okay.
Then I think I put it in. And then went through.
Thank you very much. What can you say to other people listening?
There is no shooting. It is a fair process that we all are involved with.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the next person here. We have four winners. Four. So we just call one, and we call in the next person. So you could also play and you stand a chance to win on *799#. You play a select number 8. You play hash. You then play 100 Liberian dollars or its equivalent in US dollars. And you stand a chance to win 3,000. Yeah, man. Play 3 times. So the more you play, the better chance you stand to win. You play 3 times, it means 3,000. So you got $2,700 profit. They teach the money. Yeah. So this person, the next winner. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm okay, sir. My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif. I'm calling you from Bosa, Liberia.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir. My name is Mr. Dara Salele.
Okay. Where are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm in Roman Breeder where I live.
Oh, okay. You played a cash giveaway this morning.
Yeah, that's not true, sir. Don't worry, I just live 2 times.
Okay. How did you play?
That is
Hmm.
I selected one in Liberia,
Hmm.
and then I punched my pin.
Okay. And then are you aware that you won 3,000?
And then, brother, say, we just dreamed of it. I fuck with them. Just imagine, I mean, talking about my 2 brothers. I just probably I received 2,000 just and shit.
Okay. So what have you to say to other people that are listening?
It is true, and no one should say it is not true because what I spent on one Liberia, every time I've been following Bishop, but I punched in one of Liberia. I want so anyone, most especially play on one Liberia, we can have a very good day, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's go to the third person. And so you're listening to it. They are all winners of the cash giveaway this morning. And so you can play. You'll stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 Liberian dollars. *799#, select number 8, and you play with 100 Liberian dollars, and you stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. You stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. So let's take this other winner here. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. My name is Sekou Sharif. I'm calling you from Bosa, Liberia.
I'm 17 years. I'm from 17.
Okay. Did you play the Voice of Liberia cash giveaway this morning?
Yes, I played this morning. I played two Saturday roll this morning.
Oh, 3 times. How did you
Yeah.
play it?
And that's why I said nine hours. Now, okay, the vital. All season I play, I feel I'm great. I send it. The option count number two. I send number two. The option count. My finger, I send it.
Okay. We selected number 8 for Vols Liberia. And then thank you very much. Have you received your money?
Yes, I just received the message.
Okay. So what have you to say to other people?
I'm telling you, all friends around to play. It is not force. The thing I love it. When you play, you love it, you win. It is not force. So I encourage them to play. I've been playing. I my first time, I can't win. This is my first time.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So you're listening. You can also play. Let's call the last person here. Then we'll move on to talk about the commerce ministry. Um. mm, So play the Vault of Liberia cash giveaway. That's call 799 hatch. You select number 8. You have a lot of numbers, but select number 8. And then you dial hatch. Then you play with $100 You stand a chance to win 3,000 dollars this morning. You're listening to all the people that we are calling, and all of those that we've just called, we are all winners of it this morning. Morning, my name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif. I'm calling you from Vols Liberia.
Okay.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm Johnny from Peace Island.
Okay, Peace Island. Did you play Vols Liberia cash giveaway this morning?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware you want 3,000?
I saw the eco in there.
The eagle in there. Okay, my brother. You want to tell us what you have to say?
I just want to call out because we are not been winning, but decided to stay in the team because we know that not playing we win.
Okay. Thank you very much. So before we move, I encourage you to play the cash giveaway. That's now 799 hatch. You select number 8, and then you press hatch, and you play with $100 or its equivalent in USD, and then you stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 this morning. So before we take our guest at 9:15, we'll also win us again. So the more you play, the better the chances you stand to win. It doesn't mean you win, you can play again. Those of you that won, you can still play again, and you will stand a chance again to win again, and then we'll announce you as well on the show. Okay, let's move on this morning. The Minister of Commerce, the clean clothes criminal of our time, the man that wants to get rich at the detriment of the Liberian people, the man that is involved into all kinds of shady deeds, the man that is doing all kinds of things. So this morning, out of the many things we have, we're going to look at one thing. And it will interest you to know that sometimes you want to ask, what's happening to Ami Moda? Now you want to believe that Ami Moda is not real Liberian. Because a real Liberian will not behave and do what he continues to do. This is what has happened to the Liberians. Some time ago, those Lebanese that are doing electronic business, they called Ami Moda for a meeting. Ami Moda took along, and he was in a meeting with his former manager of his hotel, now his special assistant. He took that guy for the meeting. They went for the meeting. He met with the Liberty guy. And so the guys complained to Ami Muda. Here's what exactly he said. That they are no longer making profit. And in fact, they are not selling as the way they used to sell the electronic materials. So it was like a form of complaint, and they wanted the intervention of Ami Muda as the Minister of Commerce, because it is Ami Muda that gave you the RPD or leverage or whatsoever to bring in goods in the country. So when the guys now had a meeting with Ami Muda, they gave Ami Muda some money, and Ami Muda promised that he will come up with an idea that will prevent Liberians from bringing in more electronic materials as compared to the foreigners, so that the foreigners will have the edge to sell. But here's the thing: the foreigners' materials they are bringing, they buy them cheaper, but they come and make it expensive to us in Liberia. The Lebanese, those of the foreigners that are involved into electronic business, they will come with things that they purchase for a cheaper price and come and increase it to a certain level. So meaning the Lebanese are selling their product very expensive. Fellow Liberians, listen, oh, you're listening to some of the things that Ami Moda is doing. Ami will continue, if Ami remains in the position, he will continue to make Liberians to leave from business. So they had a meeting. The Lebanese are involved in, or foreigners in general, that are involved in electronic business, will bring their products and sell it for high costs. So Liberians are also involved into the electronic business, will go and buy similar products and come and sell it for reasonable prices. The Lebanese will say they're paying more money, they're doing this, they're doing that, because they put it somewhere, so they sell it high. So Liberians are involved into the electronic business that also knows some of the areas that they will go. They know that, for example, on a television, they pay maybe like $30 or television. So maybe the whole cartoon or whatsoever costs just maybe around 200. I'm just giving you an example. When it comes to Liberia, Liberians are selling the electronic products. They don't want to say, oh, they want to make 2, 3, 4, 500 profit. They just want to get a $10 profit. So they bought it for $30, for example, and they come, all of the expenses will go up to $50. Liberians, you know what? We sell the electronic product, depends. I'm just giving an example. We sell it for $70. Just get $20 profit. Or we sell it for $60. Get $10 profit. Because Liberians don't have the financial capacity to bring that whole big block. So they sell it with that price, and they can be able to go back. Lebanese Indians are not selling more sophisticated things than Liberians. No, Liberians are also selling sophisticated things. But Liberians want to get quick profit, while the Lebanese want to get more profit. And because it's not their own money, they take money from bank and everything, so they are not put. So no matter what they do, the bank will give them money. And then they got an environment where these companies or these people they get in no time to pay. So it is not effective. Unlike a Liberian that is doing business, start with 2,000, 3,000, he wants to grow, so he comes and get a little profit. So because of that, people are buying the electronic materials more from Liberians than the Lebanese, Indians, or whosoever other foreigners are involved into it, because they are selling theirs very expensive, even though it is almost the similar thing that Liberians are selling. So the Lebanese and the Indians or whosoever, they are angry. They called the of commerce for a meeting and say, what can we do about this? This is affecting us. We are not selling, but the other people are selling. Why can't you come up with a guideline or regulation that will tell them they must be certain standard? Boom, the commerce minister agreed. Here is what they came up with. Things that you're supposed to control the price. Don't you know, say there are people that are bringing in things in this country substandard? They only get a store, right? You gave them the store, right? Why you can talk about the other building materials that people are doing? Why you can talk about the other things that people are bringing? So now the Minister of Commerce come now to pour administrative guidelines for the importation of electronic and electrical devices into Liberia, so as to empower Liberians, so as to make Liberians not to bring in the products and give more leverage to the foreigners to bring in the products, so that they can buy the foreigners on the products. Because if you come with a standard, you say, oh, you need to do this, you need to come with this standard here, in the Liberian market, you know what happens? Liberians will not be able to get the 200,000, 300,000 to do an importation of certain level. So you put the foreigners in the position and you depriving the Liberian people, because if you are going to do inspection, you will not disqualify the foreigners' products, but you will disqualify Liberian products because you want to get Liberia out of the market. This is what Ami Muda. Let me read you the document. It said administrative guidelines for the importation of electronic and electrical devices into Liberia to all concerned, from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Subject: administrative guidelines for the importation of electronic and electrical devices into Liberia. And their administrative guidelines was being sent out on the 15th of July 2024. So yeah, the guidelines. I want to go read the background or whatsoever. No. I'm wasting my time. Here's what is it. Number 3. Is it the object? Is it the objective of what he want to do it for? Listen. The primary objective of these administrative guidelines is to ensure that all electronic and electrical products entering the market are genuine. Who is not being genuine? Listen, like that stages. Now everybody getting money to go buy 1,000 TV. Then not everybody getting money to go buy $500. Then not everybody getting money to go buy a little for 50 or 100 or 25. Not everyone. So like that stages. I mean, mother, you don't get money, you can be crediting from the bank because you don't get it. But there are some people, they don't credit. So that is how life is. So you don't push people to say they must do this. Competitive price, meet required quality standards, provide value for money, and align with environmental sustainability efforts, all aimed at protecting consumers, empowering them with better choice, and ensuring that Liberia keeps peace with global technological. Uh, so, is this something so harmful to Liberia or to the business sector? Is this? Let us agree that. Let us agree. I wanted to just have a conversation that one or two persons, they are not bringing certain standard of products, but it has been sold at a lower rate. How to say it? The economy. Is it help or it affects the economy? It helps because you know what? When you bring certain standard, you got certain level of people that go for it. Like I said, John Brown can afford to buy 125 TV. Peter Paul can I even afford to buy 125 TV. Let's read it. This thing is meant to calm down our own Liberian businesses to give more leverage to the Lebanese Indians that are doing electrical business in our country. 1.0 warranty requirement, mandatory manufacturer warranty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because everybody knows that most of Liberians don't have the capacity to go to the company and say, produce. So what did they? What Liberians do? They do like you get the power, you get the money, you buy, then they buy from you. You bring it, they buy from you. Or if even they are going to go buy, what happens? They use second or third party because they don't have the financial strength to go to the company and tell them, say, produce this for me. So you see, one of the things I put in the thing, you know what they say? They say mandatory manufacturing warranty. All imported electronic and electrical devices must come with a manufacturer's warranty of no less than 1 year. So you know what happened? It puts the Lebanese and the Indians in good position because they they have the financial strength to tell the company what they should produce for them. Even though most of the things that they bring to they are all sustainable, but they said them expensive. Because when you go in the shop, you see Lebanese man or Indian man, you say, oh yeah, they did this in farm. But Liberians are even selling more better things than them. Less than a year. We should cover all defects related to manufacturing and materials under normal use conditions. This ensures that customers are protected and can trust the quality of their purchases. Extended warranty options. Importers are encouraged to provide options for consumers to purchase extended warranties. These options should offer additional pay for protection that extends beyond the standard warranty. How can a Liberian do this? Liberians don't go to the company. Liberians don't have the money to go to the company. Liberians do second, third party sale where people go buy, they go to the person. They don't deal directly. So how will Liberians? So these things are put in place. What will happen at the end of the day? We push Liberians out of the business where they don't provide these things. Then it comes to a point now. Then the minister will come out and say, "Okay, but then where is the manufacturing warranty? Where is the extended warranty? Because if you do extended warranty, it should be an arrangement with the producer or the manufacturer of it. This is how, okay, even though they give us warranty, but we need to have one or two in terms of extension as it relates to this process. So if anything happens, you take the blame of it. But how does it work in the Liberian people? Liberians don't have the money to go to the companies. So why do you bring laws that will affect a particular group of people? It doesn't affect other people. There is a warranty services transparency. Importers must clearly disclose the terms and conditions of the warranty in writing. How can a Liberian business do that warranty in writing from the company? They're not going to the company. So how do they come and buy from another person? They can't make their own warranty beyond what the company or the manufacturer are giving them. Because before I come and put a written warranty or anything to give to you, I mean, the company that I bought wants that you have given me a warranty. So that warranty is what I'm going to be extending to you. Because I already know that the company is telling me that this product, once you're using the product, don't look at the current, go put it on 320. You know, say it use 220. No. But once I'm using this product the right way, and for any reason it gets faulty, I'm giving you 1 year. You can send it back. But I don't have the financial capacity to go to the company for the company to give me such a warranty. So how will I, as a Liberian that is doing the business, give you 1 year warranty to get you a written communication for a warranty? It is not possible. It is not. So if I can give you a warranty of it, it means that I'm not capacitated. It means that I should not be the person to bring in goods. So I'll need to stop bringing in goods because I don't have the funding to go to the company. So what it does, it removes or it pushes out Liberians and it allows the Lebanese and the Indians now to be walloping into the business of electronic, thus depriving Liberians. Because the Lebanese will go to the company will give it to them. And then they will extend that to the buyers or put that into written communication. How is it harmful to us? What is it doing to us as a country affecting us? How is it affecting the country? You know what's affecting the country? The rice that you ask the people to be percentage. That there's no price control on rice. You know what's affecting the country? That people are buying some other materials, building materials, all of them that are faulty. You know what's affecting people? That you are depriving Liberians to give them up to do certain things. You know what's affecting people? That you gave rights to particular people to do particular things, depriving the other people. You're not opening the business. Competitive business is always good. Let everybody compete. When the Lebanese think that they can bring good things, they'll bring it instead of expensive. Liberians will bring that thing instead of cheap. Liberians, those of us that are going to buy will decide. Will decide. You think I'll go leave a TV that is selling for 150 and it's saying a similar TV in because the people put it in a place there, put it on it, and go buy it or another one. Better go for what I can afford because it is a comfort. Then you say price consistency. But I thought they mentioned to see as what a rest price is stable. That electronic thing about God. I mean, that is a total disgrace to his family. Is that retail price monitoring? The ministry will actively monitor because you know why they want to do the monitor of the prices? Because they want to take Liberian businesses. When Liberians are selling for certain low price, they will say, no, you need to sell. They will not go monitor the Lebanese and the Indians. They will know. The Liberians don't know. The whole thing is targeted to Liberian business. Liberians are involved in electronic war. Is that the ministry will actively monitor retail pricing of electronic goods and electronic products to ensure uniformity across different outlets. Discrepancies that suggest price manipulation or unfair trade prices will be subject to investigation and potential action. How do you determine How do you determine the price of electronic on the war market? There are different types of prices. It is not as that unique and just cut down to the issue of where you say I have one thing. No, like the way you have the rice, like the rice price, the type of rice price change in India, that is unique. But you have different types of electronic materials. And all their prices are different. It depends where it is being produced. It is not produced in one place. It is not like the way we get rice from India. They got other rice, but we choose where to go. So you say you want to monitor the price. Why they want to monitor the price is you cannot tell me say all the electronic material, for example, the television should be sold at a rate of 100 or 200 or 1,000. No, they got different prices of it. And in fact, what is it harmful to you? How is it even harmful to us as a people? Are we complaining? Are we a victim? Who are your victims? Are they complaining? Oh, they can't do that and everything? No. But because of Lebanese brother and you see price transparency. They continue. All retailers and importers must clearly display the prices of electronic and electrical products. Look at that. This promotes transparency. So when did we reach the point? Fair enough. That is, so why is it not happening on the other things that only the electronic stuff begin to do it on? That only electronic, that people might put the prices up. So you see the same thing I'm telling you. The way the Lebanese can behave, that's why he wants Liberians to do, so that the Liberians can succumb. Because when you go to the Lebanese store, they put the prices on the materials. You go there, you see. So now he's saying that prices should be placed on the thing. Why if I don't put my prices on it? Why if I got my prices and then when you reach, I tell you, this is my price? It is not that. Why if I don't want to do it? That all goods you put prices on it? So federal Liberians, you see what I'm telling you? The same thing the Lebanese can do. It is what he wants Liberians to do. So when Liberians do them, and then they come there and they know that Liberians are selling lower than that, and they try to put Liberians out of business. So is that a solution? I say, my question, how is it affecting us? You see, is it price transparency? All retailers and importers must clearly display the prices of electronic and electrical products. This promotes transparency and allows customers to make informed purchasing decisions. But you go to somebody's shop, even they put the price there, you still want to talk to them. Even they put the price there. So that is not an issue. How is that okay? By not putting price on a particular thing, how does it affect you, the buyer? How does it affect the buyer? By not putting the price on it, how does it affect the buyer? There is a regulation on price pollution. They say strict measure will be implemented to prevent price fixing and collusion among importers and retailers. Such practices undermine ALZ. Army Moda is doing everything to make Liberian businesses to leave from this thing and allow. It's so good. Camera study will talk about business related issue with Dominic, so that you see how Liberians are being fought. So it is only on electronics something that you say, oh, there should be a fixed price. So what if John Brown buys something different, or John Brown bought it this way, or John Brown wanted? So if you want to do a fixed price, it should not only be limited to electronics. It should cut across. Then they talk about anti-counterfeiting measures. So the belief of the Lebanese that most of the products that Liberians are bringing, they are not what they are standard as the one they are selling. So they think that all of what they're bringing, they are suffering or they are counterfeiting what they're bringing. So it means that people are going for them and not going for them. So they see Liberian goods is selling as being counterfeited. So they say counterfeiting importers must implement rigorous steps to ensure the authenticity of electronics prior to import. Documentation providing originality on manufacturing must be prevented and verified. So why if Joe Brown, okay, why if, like I said, Liberians don't have the means to go and bring the import? They don't have the means to go to the company and say, manufacture for me. What Liberians will do, they do business through second or third party. Like you get your money, you go buy the good, and I come to you and say, okay, can I take this for you? That's how Liberians, because the banks are not giving Liberians money. The banks are giving money to the Lebanese. Banks are not giving Liberians 200,000. They are not doing it. So then, I mean, you put a restriction on electronic telling Liberians, oh, they do that. So the sole intent is to get Liberians out of the electronic world, allow his Lebanese and his Indian brothers to do their business, bring themselves, and that's the Liberian business. Fellow Liberians, you see what Ami Moda has done again? Let me take, because we have our guests already dominate, and so what? So this is it. Don't be surprised if you this when you hear say the people are not selling Liberians. You don't see Liberians selling again because Ami Moda will put all these things. It is targeted at Liberians, not the foreigners. So how important it is. How is it affecting us as a country when Liberian men sell his product for 150 and Lebanese men sell his product for 2,000? It depends. It is what he wants to do. So let's have a competitive market. We, the buyers, can decide where to go. We know what we want. Let's take few calls here on 0770 907 907 0770 907 907. It's for those of you in Montreal County and in environs. For those of you in mind, among our other parts of the country, you can call us on 0770 942048 0770 942048. This person, morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're live.
Thank you.
Okay, you need to strengthen your voice. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for the fascinating show, to present to the African people. But my issue has been trying to go release from Ministry of Commerce. I don't know where people, then I want to go, right? You can't either 24 century to tell somebody, everybody has the same price.
Yeah.
Who determines that? The process of supply and demand determine how somebody sells goods. And then you need to interfere into the market. And then it's a free market enterprise system. So you're not coming with that way you're all selling the same goods, right? I bought my own people and I decided to give in order to get income and I decided to get my money quicker. So I decided to sell it. You said your own on the para, I decided to sell my own para. You can't tell me that you sell the things on the para. What sense does that make?
I mean, what I get yeah, I mean, what I can definitely there. Yeah, man. You made a teaser, you can make everybody know say their own also. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Mama.
I'm pretty sure
Let's hear you.
So they say that that's a commodity they're trying to well, when you go now, you're not there. But anything that's take a challenge when and we're not working because we know how to people at least get it for our own friends. The amount of work. So we the last agree to that. Yes, I will not agree to that. We love our family because they slow down.
Yeah.
We the last not agree to. We are not going to our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma. And yes, this person. Morning.
Good morning. The news about Lagos Plata 4 years for the program qualification. I mean, just won't be criminal. Only may have your house, 2 minutes better government, the government, president believes Russian president is for God. It's a little white. That is for people there. Women, put this guy. I mean, what is the same? What is the killing of food? I give you a level in the all state people put your this country doing business in the money put it at it for our country. If you don't know, someone is best friend, people is at the men working in the United States, I tell you, I'm the people who are when the president has been doing that.
Okay, thank you. Let me take this. I'll take 2 more calls to go to our guests. Tomorrow we'll deep more into this issue. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I'm in Moda. That pity papa can't do nothing for I mark my warranty. I'm in Moda. That man is a criminal. Everything that I'm in Moda is that papa is a wealthy. For God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will promise them. He will save everyone of this government. Inshallah. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, this person here. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I don't travel.
Adam, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the discussion this one. But you know the truth of whatever issue is that when a horse don't tell you, the speed will not buy. The reason I can is that if the president was a sort of foreign
a former minister. It is not going to happen. And I forgot about now. If the business doesn't have where there's a person that wants to rent, I want to work. Which the people are willing to work for us. It's happening. So they can fit a few hours a day. And trust me, this paragraph that we have come up before and see that we have increased $15. And the next case on $18 today. Tomorrow, today, the other are the issue about the dividing is going to go up. Who will say the will ask of the former minister? The former minister is running his own government, he's running into government.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The last call that was to my guest. Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Shifu. I'm very, very happy to be live on the show. But yeah, my name is Dolo. I call from Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so I little listen to your show because you get some people, like a very, if you think you're all simple, you talk about electronic, business. Me, I do electronic business. I graduated from the University of Liberia, and they are starting electronic business. You see, so all those things, about this sell, it's the same quality. Quality, from China. All up to the same thing from China. And the purchase it, there is no price because they set a high price. For example, I sell sort of street light, right? I purchase it for $8 and sell it for $35. Somebody give me 30, I hold it.
Yeah.
Or you say about this, $85, $125 US.
Yeah.
And Liberia is behind it. It's the same quality. Lebanese, they don't want it cost to you, for you. Is it over there? If I and they put away. Good. Which factory you got it from? I said, no, that's my thing. So you factory. So you see, so they are doing it. In the interest of those, Lebanese especially. They are making millions of dollars supporting, his purchase visa in Lebanon.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all the time we've got on this issue. We'll go deep into it tomorrow and some other days. We will be. Now, like we said, we'll play host to Dominic Nimle. He's the head of Patel, and he represents so many other groupings in that thing. I don't know whether he can get all the big positions the way you get. I know we come in, look at your salary. The man is part of almost all of the big groups, big groups in the country. But let me say good morning to you, Dominic. It feels good to see you this morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to the Voice Heaven family, and good morning to the peace loving people of Liberia. My name is I'm a patriotic citizen of this country and the voice of the voices. I speak for the Liberia-VOL woman and whatever.
And before we go ahead, you just heard me talking about, have you been informed about this guideline that was in place by the Ministry of Commerce? How do you see it?
It's shocking to me because before either one of these things come to the public or before enforced into law, the private sector should be informed a month, 2, 3 months, 4 months ahead of time. So I want to call one side. So it sounds good to believe. I mean, as my friend, and I will call after the show.
But when you get back, so you're looking back. No, but you just said it. So it means it's
signed
with the same
to be true. It sounds too bad to be true. So I will have to meet him and I will communicate with my bosses, the president of the Chamber of Commerce and the president of the Liberian Business Association, my immediate bosses. And we will sit on the round table with like I said, I will call the guys.
But do you think it makes sense?
No, not at all. Not at all.
But you give the document you want to share with you?
Yeah, I think I will be enough for you to share that document with me, and I will discuss that because I have to see it. I mean, and ask him why you choose to do this, and it is wrong because I'm not here to teach you a job, but when you do wrong, I got to make it out. You do wrong.
Can you say that your friend?
I got to tell you, that's why you being my friend. We all here to do the right thing for Liberia. If I want to be developed, it's going to be you and myself to develop. It's not Lebanese, not Chinese. They're going to be developed by like. If you check on the platform today, all the beautiful things you see they owned by foreigners, by Liberians. Okay, so we have to protect our own. This is where Liberians businesses being nationalized, but we're not being protected by our own government. Is that all these issues, not just this government, and we want those scenarios or to be changed. We have to change the dynamic. Okay, you cannot say love Liberia and build Liberia and still be operating in reverse.
Were you to, before we go into our conversation, were you to be asked to grade two past ministers of commerce and the current making it, and you still grading them, name the worst, what would you say?
I'm not going to do any one of them. I remember under the city left government, I was the IPD, the only thing that got heavy to some of you guys, Costa, the city, all Hot FM, Roger, all of those people. Sorry for those people, man. I'm going to OK FM, the same that I follow us, the platform, and our journalists in the fees that I was press conference and all of that press conference. I told man, I said, like government, as an added minister, but then the Lebanese put rice, the Indians, the Chinese, all those foreigners, and I said to them, I will be, I observe all effort rest and they stop me from all over the planet. There is a cartel everywhere that you pass to go. And I want like out there to know that it's a cartel that black and own businesses out there. It starts from in our house, it start with like it start with our brothers and sisters, it go to the government, it go to the foreigner, they start in our community. Okay. So we have 4 forces supporting you as a like brain businesses. So I called that press in my press conference day, but then we have rest for 18 out of 50 or 19 out of 50. We have rest for 15, we had this for $16 and change. And in my press conference that day, it was 2015 or 2015. Yeah. I said in my press conference that morning, I will be bringing my rest. I'm bringing 500,000 metric tons, but then I will consume 5,000 metric tons every quarter. I will be bringing 5,000 or 5,000 metric tons, and my rest will be sold wholesale for $12, and it shouldn't be sold to the public. I don't care you in or go far west, or it should be sold for more than $13.50. They have to add transportation and what have you to it. Right after my press conference, Sekou, 2 hours, when they call all the rest people. They had a meeting at the Casa Hotel in the street.
They see Army for that place.
They had a meeting there. And right in that meeting, they stated that rice price should reduce to $13.50. So there is a clear indication that our government's features, the president knows that if they get all the platform, if they protect us as Liberian businesses, the way we saw to be protected, it will change the dynamic.
Sure.
You see Liberian CEOs, which of course today the Lebanese slow boys or living good
more than it.
I'm not going to put all of this on President Bwaka government. President Bwaka government. Yes,
I know it's not unique to a particular government.
It's not unique to a particular government, but we need the changes. Today, you see that the CEO for the last 3 decades, which is 30 years, for the Lebanese store boy is living better than him, the Indian store boy is living better than him, the Pakistani store boy is living better than him, the Chinese store boy is living better than him. Because why? The government are not protecting us as the indigenous businesses. And let me say this out there to the President Bwaka administration. In every economy, I said it to President Seri, I said it to President Weir. They always call me enemy to the state. I'm not an enemy to the state. I'm just a realist. And all of these positions that I have, I'm not being paid for either one of them. And what I said yesterday, I will continue saying the same. In every economy, the backbone of the economy is the little businessman, which is the indigenous businesses. If we cannot be protected, if you're going to keep us to be spectators, which are supposed to be the person that we are left sitting on the fence, now we'll be on the fence watching again.
Okay, so we're all on the fence.
Yes, now
even though President we are at the time say
we will not be a spectator. But he did nothing to us.
Okay, so now where you guys are?
We will be on the fence.
You're not even sitting on the fence any longer.
On the fence.
Behind.
And it's an open secret. Now, for example, if Liberia is to be built or developed, it should be developed. It's going to be developed by Liberians. So if you cannot give up the opportunity to do that, our vice president, Excellency Jeremiah Banko, is a Liberian businessman. Musa Bedete is a Liberian businessman in the house. Wiki Barry, all of them. Prince Moide, all of them, they are business people. They are all of them, they are business people. Even the former Putin, today he's sitting down below his seat. He's a business person. I think the speakers, they are business people. Where are we headed? What are the changes you guys are bringing to the table? I understand, and we still say his worst regret was APN taking a contract. What if signed a contract with a company that the company have 100% right in our country? We don't have no right. They can do anything, the government question them. Those are the people that are Edwin Snow and others from Manasedi regime. Today they stay in power. Those are the documents they sign. Today, APN don't take Liberian dollars. The shipping lines don't take Liberian dollars. APN Terminal increase her taxes or dues her fees by every 1 week or 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. Nobody dare say anything because APN Terminal, they are law and gospel. I was the only person. I am the only person that brought APN Terminal to the foot. For the 24 person that started doing on a steady time, in the contract, there was a clause in that contract saying that after the first 3 years, Liberian should be elevated to higher position. APN Terminal refused. After the first 3 years, Liberian went up and started talking about it. They doing a downside 24%. I think you know. Those 24% downside them and try to reinstate them, no way. The Dave Justice Minister Trevor try, no way. The Labor Minister Women said he try, no way. No, I said he couldn't do it because she hoped herself to APN Terminal. Now the left power president William Kim, he did the same thing. He tried. His ministers, labor minister, we sat on round table, no way. So I said, okay, I'll do it for you. With the help of the custom broker, the steel during the trucker union, and etc., we had a meeting and we shut down. I headed that stuff. We shut down APN Terminal for 3 days. And I didn't stop there. I wrote ECOWAS. ECOWAS wrote APN Terminal. I had to go and reinstate those 24% where I was beaten by the brand national police president we are regime, but my aim was accomplished.
Yeah.
We didn't stop there. We started going on the rampage. Simenco started supplying cement directly from door to door, where they have a cement broker association. We have to go to APN Terminal and threaten them. Hey, you can be a friend of President William. Yes, you're a friend of President Salih. The why you doing in Burkina Faso and other places that they driving you out, you will not do it. You sit in your warehouse, in your factory, let Liberian people want to supply and retail, not you. I spoke my name broken French that I could speak because I schooled in France and I was in Africa as well. I was working with a logging company in Africa. When we were working in Liberia, we were taking log from Liberia. This is where I got a disability.
Okay.
They call it MGC.
Okay, so there's a question you've not answered it yet. I want you to answer it, even though you say you can't grade them, but among them, who do you think is the worst minister of commerce?
I don't see any one of them in the interest of Liberia.
No, I didn't name the worst among two of them.
I
Do you
Everybody-
think between Ellington minister, or do you think George Weah, Digger Warning, Mawendi, or do you think
every time it was worse. It was
so
worse.
but then who
During
is
just administration, when these people back on in the last 2 years before leaving power, she opened the door to Liberian businesses. To the extent she made some donations from the Commerce Ministry to the Liberian Business Association. I mean, Moda, talking to him, he always opened the door to us. And he have come out to say instead that he opened the West market for us. And I told
Is
him,
it true?
Yes, it is true. But the criteria being made that open Liberian cannot mean that benchmark where you have to have $500,000, which is $500,000 US. You have to have it in your bank account as a security that when you bring rest today, tomorrow,
So it means now
so
we need to have almost $1 million
so-
plus.
mean, and I said it. I don't agree with him. I said this prerequisite that you're putting down, Liberian cannot mean this very much. You look the little Liberian, it's 10 or so money together. We cannot mean it. So I don't think this is in the interest of the Liberian people. I said it. I mean, Mother is my friend. Okay? When people came on and said that, I
But then
said,
why would they put out something very unreasonable out? Is there a means to maybe just Liberians
No.
where
in Liberia, I like to see this. In Liberia, we speak politics. We don't speak politics. Politics is where you put the interest of your people first. That's why I'm out of me, myself, and I. But in Liberia, we don't speak politics. We speak politics. It's like you want to approach a woman. You want a woman. The only thing you do is speak sweet words. When you get in accomplished, you start to show her your true colors. What do I mean? I'm not saying women is a bad guy. All the ladies know that I'm a good guy. She is a good guy.
why you have the ladies?
Yeah, because I'm a good guy. So
Only ladies you interact with.
wow, I'm a businessman. I talk to women on a secondary minimum basis, a daily basis, and hourly basis.
So only the equilibrium person.
Yes, all the ladies, all the
What about
women,
men?
all the men, the brothers and sisters, all the fathers and mothers.
Dominant
the
women.
neighbor. It's a patriarchal
Dominant
son.
women.
So if we cannot prioritize our citizens, where are we failing? Now we have a new government in 9 months. The first
So
thing,
Dominic, let's think because what has happened has happened.
no, I want to raise
They,
a question.
they,
Us journalists forget about it.
Mhm.
I expect you guys to ask the question.
Mhm.
Every government, the first 1 or 2 weeks, the first 21 days, much mean international businesses. President Baka having met with us. I
Good.
have received a lot of likes within the 9 months. I met with the foreign businesses. He met with the Lebanese.
He did that?
But he haven't met with
the
Nigerian
president
business.
with foreign
They've
business.
been going to him. But they don't have them open to Liberian owned businesses. Communication have left the Liberian Business Association to go to him. We haven't met with him. Even trips that he traveled on of recent, I think 5 or 6 different trips.
He went on business trip and all of
We
that.
are not being included into this trip. We are not being part of it. Even the Chamber of Commerce are not being part.
Wow.
As we speak, even the trip that the president just went on, the president of the Chamber of Commerce didn't go. The
And
president
they
of the
say
Lib-
we're on a business tour to Canada, I think another place, China, and I
Korea,
think Korea. I've had a business
America, the US African Business Summit, we are not being included.
factor in it.
We need to be, because the language I as a businessman speak, or we as a business people speak, I shouldn't be restricted to me. The ministers can speak those languages. Yes, they can represent the government. When it gets to the B2B, I can convince a millionaire to bring into this country. I have done that in 2 different government regimes in President.
But the people think
Now,
that maybe it's a private initiative, so getting people into in the government side will be something different.
they have to and they must. Why did we must? Because we will help reduce burden on government. If there is any trade fair, like President Waka went to the US business, African Business Summit, the first one went to Morocco. The only thing President Waka did for us is to facilitate our visa. We pay our own every trips that we go on from the Liberian private sector, from the Chamber of Commerce. We pay our own way, we fee ourselves, we pay our own hotel, we do everything. The 90% visa they can help you always. In the midst of the help visa, in the 2 government management and president, we have no rubber to give to us. Which of course they also help us to finance those trips. Because Ghana, Nigeria, Africa, any of those trips that we went on, they send 50, 100%. If that 100%, 50% fee, it was 25% fee, 25 was to bring in 25 companies back to the country to reduce burden on government. Our government has to do that. Government after government, like I said, everything I'm saying here is now restricted to President Baka administration alone. It goes to every administration. But when you go tell our people these things, they feel that you want to see the show from them, you want their position, or you know too much, then you can stay on as a whole.
Since the new government took over, have you had the opportunity to meet with Ami Muda? Has he called you people, business people,
Yes.
particularly
I
like
mean it. I mean call
What's some of the
every
things
step.
we discussed?
We discussed about the 100% Liberian retailer, right? That was my first thing on my agenda. Because during President Baka regime, when President Baka was vice president, but then President Baka said he don't have the power. The president have no power today. He's the president. He's the first man. He's the father of every citizen in this country. So we expect the dynamic to be changed. President said he went and took the purchase power. President said he went and took. When President said he took the power, the purchase power we have 55% purchase power. With the foreign businesses are 45. In that case, like Nigeria, Ghana, Africa, in that case, if you come to the country to do business, you're forced to work with the additional businesses. Like for example, in Ghana, the Guinean, the Chinese, the Lebanese, the Indian, because they can be accountable. They sit if there will be managers, 2 managers, the Lebanese manager, maybe you want to look at his business, there will be 2 managers. The Lebanese man will sit in the office and be viewing outside. The Chinese man will sit in the office and be. Now in Liberia, you see them behind the counter face to face. They're doing wholesale, they're doing retail, and they're doing supply. There is nothing being left for us. Today, you see Lebanese, Indian, Chinese, Pakistanis, Filipinos, and etc. Chinese all in our communities doing sepe. The sepe are doing this are the same goods our brothers and sisters taking bank loan doing. They cannot sell those goods. You cannot be doing goods on letter of credit. They mean are taking the loan with high interest rate, paying the same day, or even investing the money. Before you go for bank loan, they give you 30,000 for example. They will ask you for property value that your great grandparent had. And then they will go to where and take that 30,000 will take charges and legal charges, all they will take the 3,500 or the 30,000. You left with 27,000 or 26,500. That 26,500 will still give you the money for 8 months or 1 year. The 1 year, the 1 year, let me make it famous a little bit. 1 year, every month you'll be paying 3,000 before you leave. The first 3,000. How can you give me money? Invest the money. I start paying the money back. We all investments. You go into China to bring the container. It takes 3 months for the container to arrive. In that same money, you got to pay 1,700 to buy to go and come. When you bring the goods, you already pay 3 times plus the 3,500 and 4 for 3 months plus the charges, another 3,500. You add it together, going to almost 17,000 from all of the 30,000. How much left? When you bring the goods, you don't have money to clear. You go to the same bank again. You say the goods have arrived. Can you give me money to clear? They say, how will I get you money? When you're not finished paying, how do I pay? How will I pay when you start selling? Then only the final last thing you bring in. Where is the first country in the first place that you have doing groupage container in the 21st century? Groupage container, like going by my brother will tell you, the head of the China market, women and men. That groupage container, 120 feet, 25% on it. 140 feet is 50% on it. Our sister, our mothers, our brothers and fathers. Small. How that continue. When they go, it's 5, 10 in one room. The Ghanaians and Nigerians laugh at us. When they see like brand loan, they laugh at us because they say we're not, but they don't know what we're going to. Then they see you the bank, you go to the bank because you have talked actually already back. I can get you principle, but the only way I can give you the goods, then your bank guarantee letter tell me I will give you the goods. When you sell, you pay my money because they were interested to know all the goods from the rice to the cement that they input to the gas, the oil. They don't pay cash for it. Everything that
now saying
the brand new car to that garage, we need to pay cash for it. The city bread, George Abidjan, even the supermarket food itself is credit. That's how they get rich. And if you want to create a major network, which of course every government, if you ask me, every government should create 10 up to 24 million every 6 years. You're reducing pressure from government. Our government not in that direction. That's in good with that kind of high interest rate, short payment term. The same goods the Lebanese bringing it, the Chinese bringing it, they bringing it. It was interesting to know when they bring the goods, bringing it in huge quantity and a low, because the more goods you have, the people that had to reduce it, they will come last when you bring to sell as a Liberian man, at the bridge container, you sell it for $50, they will be selling for $35 or $30. So who will leave the $30 to come by the $50? Already in like ourselves, we don't patronize, we better go to them. Right there, you can pay back your loan.
Then they start to run
The
behind you.
bank start running and you go in the papers. But our Lebanese, our Indian brother can lean them here, she them here that have taken bank loan the first time, they go to the casino, they go back to the bank. Same bank give it for the second time, but like brand they can give it for the second time. The third time they will give them the ticket and then they run away to go. You don't see the news in newspaper, you don't see justice on my pay proceeding on them and all of you. But when it comes to Liberian businesses, the gap will be.
How do you think this can be resolved?
It can be, the first way it can be resolved is Liberianization policy, 100% retail record.
But it's not being respected.
Because our legislature, the upper house and the lower house are dining and money with these people.
Is there a law?
That's black and white.
It's
The implementation, they refuse
to enforce it.
Do you know how many
Looking
times,
at the Minister of Commerce.
how many times we take those big companies from the APN terminal, and what have you, to the legislature, and when they call these people, they don't come because they are all down here and we know them. What happened to you and myself? The Manasari regime, the George Weah regime. Well, the minister then was on video.
Yes.
We said, brother, It's an open season. You go now to $30, you go buy $50,000 worth of building material. Same people behind you to go branch the next day to there. We have made the choice and nothing came out of it. Today's $30 son is the economic counselor to Korea. When he was going with President to Korea, he didn't take nobody from the Comrade Nina from the Liberian Business Association. You think Liberian business will benefit anything from Korea? No. You don't understand it will benefit anything from Korea as long as he's there. So what are we? We keep shooting ourselves in the legs. The American message is shooting ourselves in the legs. Why we keep shooting ourselves in the legs? Today, our foreign exchange rate have been controlled by foreign businesses because what? They more rights are being given to foreign businesses than the national businesses because they got 75% purchase power, and we have to as the national businesses, which of course is an abomination. APN terminal always take Liberian dollars. Of course, it's an abomination. Today, when central bank governor and it's an OHD meeting, I will give the
Mhm.
when central bank governor the foreign exchange rate 65, you see it out there for 75, and nobody there. You have sat down with governors after governors and told them, hey, we can rectify this in comparison with the Chamber of Commerce and Liberia Business Association, NSA, police, central bank officials, etc. We know who. To the extent we have artificial shortages coming. Sometimes rest of the people will come on and say there's no rest because what? Our government are not serious. If you are serious, you will make Liberian millionaires to rest. If you want to say bringing rest or don't let them rest, you will hold rest, shortage, and most hostage and say there is no rest on the market. They did it during rest and gas. They will say they don't get because they want to increase prices at their own will and pressure because they don't care. Who told you the rest of the country, the Lebanese, and eating it? They're not eating it. It's like a big food for them. Who are the consumers? It's Liberians. Why are we not being respected? The Lebanese, the Indians are seeing and cross riding the Chinese to us. They cross ride, they put the thing and bring it to Liberia. Those businesses are allocated for Liberia. They put saying bring it to Liberia. No, those businesses are allocated for Liberia. Why are we so? Why are our leaders so wicked to us?
So the Ministry of Commerce should be the one to supersede most of these things and make sure have inspectors all around the country. But it has been alleged that even the Ministry of Service is being compromised. How would this thing be settled?
By the legislature, they have the oversight.
How will they make the law?
You can call them and say, change dates.
No, they are not the enforcer of the law. They're responsible to make the laws. And the executive is there to implement.
Settle.
The Ministry of Commerce should have an inspectorate team to go in see all these things. But the Ministry of Commerce stuff is also one in the pockets of the people. Meaning the minister himself.
You know that the impeached president? You know how much power does have?
But this does not fall under the legislature
Yes,
again.
it does.
How?
It does.
How?
So, what do you think when we complain, they don't listen, we protest, and then we will call us to a round table because it falls on them. And now, this the president has a huge role to play within that. Every president.
That's the reason why
He appointed, thank you. He appointed these people. So he should be able to listen. I know there are people listening to this show, but they will take everything that we are saying here on the negative side. They will not take the sense and put the nonsense on the side. They will take everything to be because they said, government has said, they want to go big for steel and go big for zinc. They want to go big for many materials. They want to go to Joy Abinadi and go big for water. To the extent of our representative and big for mineral water.
What do you do with business people? Everyone who wants to have a flexible area wants to allow them control.
You mean if you do it to me if I was
So
but they said,
don't blame the job.
I will bring them.
Don't blame them.
I will bring them.
They want the environment, and the people are giving them the environment.
Yes, that's why I'm sending it back to our legislature.
No, but then the last thing no, listen, Dominic, you have three cardinal functions of legislators. They are there to make the law, do all the other oversight. So you cannot say when they make the law, the laws are not there, it's quite different. But the laws are there. And the executive, it is the enforcing arm of the government. So it means the commerce is not doing well. Because the commerce ministry should be able to go ahead now and enforce. Somebody say there are all things that should not happen. So if you have a commerce minister and a good commerce ministry, these things will not happen. Don't you think so?
Sure. You're right. And we are talking to him, we've been talking to him behind the scene, saying that he said and settle down and he will look into it. And I been We're hoping that he can listen to them and see how we can write. The first,
But he has
the
not
first,
settled down, but he's writing, demanding, and seeking for metrics.
the first place
Is the
is,
corporation will you?
well, we all complain about it because in Liberia, that we got three factors that determine your constituted. I think you have spoken to people green card, and I told you so, and I told said it's more even if the limits, if they said it means so rest in peace. That will I think in America 500 to ship it to Liberia is in the beginning the size of the it will cost you 1,000, 2,000 or above. And I said, we should Liberia, most of you guys are stood down side of back high. When we should you should stand strong because they will charge you even accident, which we call it savage, and you come with the accident tattoo. LRA will tell you it's lost rate. So now LRA will be Medtech billing, CTM,
Viva, you know,
yeah, you as well.
3.
Different institutions.
Wow.
They don't- After the same institution bill you or LRA official or custom officer, I will call him or her, sit there, happen to me. Look at your car and say this car, you see the document, the title certificate, everything. From the country, it came from, people put all the information in. The car, more than why you say the car, it too lost rich. The money you pay for it, we want to rebuild you. Can you imagine one ton Dick Harry just in front of you and tell you that? And there is nothing you can do about it. I'm telling you, absolutely nothing you can do about it. We go Dubai, we buy the refurbished car, car that they upgrade, or 2008, we make it a 2024 car, and we'll bring it, you look at it, call it a luxury car. You don't have sense. Can you see? Should I have to pay permission for the commissioner to say, yeah, you say, hey, what you doing to this business? Well, it's not good. Should we protest about that? You don't know your ethics? Go back to the status quo and go learn. I work with customer administration as a chief examiner. I work on a business. All right? We know the system. You are not building up by the Kennedy Blue Book. You're going outside the Kennedy Blue Book. You're not going by the custom tariff system. During any administration, when any came to power, she made the custom tariff system Brussels definition since 1952, where they look at your receipt and bill you, which of course is wrong. You should look at the right, not the receipt, and give a flexible judgment because the person business to maximize profit, to get profit, to be able to sustain themselves and their children. Then give loan to make profit. The person are going to waste the left, putting goods on the ship to get some profit. For the children to eat 2 times or 3 times a day, for the children to go to school, for them to get reward ahead. But not for you to take all the profit away from us. Continue our claim. We are redeeming, for example, for 7,000, we claim to take off 14,000. Because the double dollars, you want to raise $1 billion. How can you raise $1 billion on the kind of economy? I told the same yesterday. I said the same thing to Tom and I said the same thing to Ophelia Tamato. I drag Ophelia Tamato to the legislator to getting regime. Everybody knows that I brought a car of 20 or 4 runner. I would brought 3 pieces. Mileage, 50,000. You charge me 60,000 for 1 piece of those cars in the country for custom. We have to go up and calm down. Left, right. We fought over. Let me not use the word because it sounds so rude. She's my mother. Go up and before at the end of the day, we have to settle on 10,000 each one of the car. Why should I pay 10,000 for one 2015 car? It's not coming to bring a good car to my country. We still going. So any government signed the new custom act called that, but she refused to write it into law because they want to generate more money for the legislator or the government officials
to pocket it.
You create more or raise more money at the detriment of your people. I told Double Jala that hey, there is the wrong time to do that. Because if you put a high tariff system on us, we will put high prices on the goose. And if you put your high prices on the goose, you are the consumer of that Liberians. You are suffering the need of the people will not be able to buy, will not be able to sell uptown, will not be able to pay back our bank loan. You see the problem with cousin? Like you get you found again you found a lot and I found a lot for the day end will end with 50 or 25 persons. Okay? It will end with 50 or 25 persons. So if you put one trouble, anywhere 50 or 25% that one trouble. If you sack one person now, you're not sacking that one man. You're sacking his family, you're sacking extended family, you're sacking the brand and people happy. So you should always think twice before you make a decision, before you make utterances, before you speak. But nobody's listening. Like I say, that I think they will be angry on the air conditioning officers, the seat they sitting down on today, and say what he wants to deal with him.
Dominic, before we go to the lines, what is it costing for you business people? And if this continue, what do you think will happen to Liberia businesses?
What is it costing? What were you?
Meaning there's no support both from the government, banks, all these things. The business environment is not favorable for Liberians, even though it's favorable for other business individuals like the foreigners. How do manage if it continues? Is it something that will take most Liberian businesses from the business if care is not?
Oh yes, all the Liberian businesses in business have been happening over the years. They continue happening up to present up to this day. Even today, as we speak, Liberian being taking over businesses, and we can only change the narrative or the dynamic if government protect Liberian owned businesses.
So there's no
We
protection for
know
businesses.
Liberian businesses are not being protected. When we ask what we break it down, we have the common Liberian saying that if the husband say you should buy you, our legislature, our government, our minister has sold our breath right there. They sold our fathers and own. They sold you and myself second, and they are selling our children on for tomorrow. Look around. For me, I touch all settled when I'm talking. You look around, understand that the private sector is there, the education sector is there, the hospitals are there, the, every sector in the country, the security sector, everything has been for the government work, civil service has been for everybody. And AFL are not together, they are not even members, and we're sending people out there. Our very bonus are vulnerable, we're sending peace people out there. People bring in anything to our country, anything nobody here. The Burkina Bees, Nigeria today as I speak to you, they have plenty cocoa and coffee from Manasari within the kingdom like Nigeria. Today they are exporting cocoa and coffee unknown to Liberian government because they made their own rule in the forest. In the next few years from now, we hear Boko Haram in Liberia. They shouldn't be strange. Doing Manasari, I think 2 or 3 different times they kill Nigerians, they're fighting the people. So it's an open secret. We said that we are so we are doing you have where my blood in Liberia, man. So President Bola said Liberia, build Liberia, and love Liberia. We need to take Liberia. We need to build Liberia. We need to love Liberia. If Liberia is going to be built by us, we asked meeting during study time, in President and we're going to do it next month. President Boyka requesting $50 million to Liberian businesses. This $50 million asking for, we want it as we're not asking for free money. We want it with a low interest rate between 3% to 5%. We want to pay back this money to government in 3 years, 5 years. 3 years should be the lowest, 5 years should be the highest. That money, this is what we want to do. The trade union president, the push cab union president, the labor union, the motorcyclists, all the presidents of every sector, the capital trees, the railway union. We sat them down in that meeting. The trade union president cried. I always say, it, my senior, I always said, he said, when it's something there, so he said, your theater so close, it's a career, it's a trade. He said people in other countries enjoying other it, not known because of it. But in Liberia, the machine said that everything is being imported from China. So in our 50 million, we asked for example, say we want to bring those machine and bring the test which is the cloth because we not start our own cloth. We got a cotton farm, but but in the meantime, those modern machines, the Chinese to teach them how to fix the sew the paper, how to design it, put a bulk cap, all these things there on it. The trade union, you know that they can just put the wood, you want to complete design, how you want to kill the car, or how you want to kill the car, or you want to buy those things, new machine at 800,000, 200,000, we put it the 3 to 5 different things that we or benchmark, we did a plan for 3 to 5 years. And then we will put this machine. The rebarrel unit, rebarrel that will be electric, and you will just charge. You're not going to be enslaved. In China, the rebarrel there, everything is electric. So we put into that benchmark. Those of you that are selling a fire cool, you upgrade your fire cool to a different way. Those are the reason we ask for that 50 million. they refuse to give it. And I said, he refused. They have refused to give President Biden to propose that again. To send the documents and how to see what they're going to do.
Okay. We have, of course, Dominic Nimna, Council Patel, and also he represents several other institutions. He's our guest this morning on the show. We discussed the issues surrounding Liberian businesses. And
So, sorry. And two things are left for me to say because after the other people listen. Number one, we are administration refused to get a Liberian Youth Card Leadership Association test split. It's a big problem for all.
how you call it?
Test split. The lesson plate you put on car to
Oh,
go on test.
so that people not
Yes,
arrested
yes.
and
And
all
we're
of that.
paying $1,000 US for eligibility certificate beside the car custom duty we pay, all the taxes that we pay. President Buhari administration again, the new commerce transport minister refused again to give our test split. We don't have test split.
What the
Listen,
reason?
we don't know the reason of not giving this test split. The same machine that produces the lesson plans that to being used today, the same machine can produce the test split. We are asking government because we're being called by the Liberian National Police different time while I was outside the country because I just arrived concerning test plate. It's not our fault. We pay for it. In Ghana, every eligibility you pay for as a
Yeah, I
news card dealer,
understand that.
they give you 8 lesson plates, which is 4 sets. Because each set is two, one to the front, one to the back. They give you 4 sets, which is 8 lesson plates. In Liberia, we are not being given it.
Okay.
Transport Minister, President Boaka, or all of you guys that responsible to the police director, please tell the Transport Minister to get our test plates.
Okay.
We don't have to protest for it as a news card dealer before we get it.
Okay. Thank you.
And
Before we
then
go to the lines on you, let me call the winners. And then as soon as we take the number, I announce the numbers. Your way, I will announce the numbers. Let me just talk to them quick. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. My name is Sekou. I'm Sekou Sherry calling from Voice of Liberia. Did you play the Voice of Liberia cash giveaway?
Yes.
You know that you won yourself 3,000?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a favorite station, man.
Okay.
I'm just an guy.
Okay. Check your account, you know?
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you. Let me just call them quick because as soon as we hit a 10 o'clock, the system will close. And just wait, we're going to announce the number shortly so that you can call and make your participation on what we just discussed. Yeah, this Dominic Nimble is our guest. We've been discussing issues surrounding the business community. He said it is not safe and not doing well for uh, government come and go. They've not been doing well for them. And so this time around, the Joseph Walker administration should be able to do what they should do in terms of making them get what they should get. Let me call this person quick. Okay, so the person is not on. I'm losing my time on it. Yeah, I'm going far, or let me come to the other person here. Let me call this person. The calls are coming. We also announce the numbers so that you can participate this morning. Take a few of your calls on this subject matter we've been discussing. Dominic said if this continues, more Liberian businesses will be sent out of business. This person, good morning. Morning, my name is Sekou. I'm Sekou Story calling from Volta, Liberia. Well, did you play Volta Liberia cash giveaway the morning? Do you know that you won yourself 3,000? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. No time for me to ask you how you're playing and all of that. I call in the last person now. Then I go to the line to take your calls to participate on the show this morning. What we've discussed and what do you make of it? To put in your input. We have, like I said, Dominic. Someone tell me, say, Dominic, hi. Something. Yeah, but that's the good thing. Once it is something that you're standing for, it is the right thing. Fear nothing, only fear God. This person, good morning. Morning, sir. My name is Sekou. I'm Sekou Sharif. I'm calling you from Volta, Liberia. Where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Okay, did you play Volta Liberia with the morning? Okay. You know that you won yourself 3,000?
I don't know.
Please check it. You won 3,000, yeah? All right. All right. Thank you very much. That's all the time. So we have almost 8 winners this morning. Keep playing. You still have some time. You have 9 more minutes. Play star 7 and hatch. It's select number 8. You will $100 and you say a chance to win 8,000. Let me go to the lines now so you can take Robbie. We're going to take 4 calls. 0770 907 907 0770 907 or those of you who might give me in other counties, Bong and other parts of this area, this is the line 0770 942 0770 The line for those of you regular callers around here is 0770 907 This person, morning.
Morning, Phil.
Morning, sir.
Morning to your studio.
Mm-hmm.
This is Hussein Phil, and I read you from District 2 of Star.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate the guest studio and highlighting some serious issues that relate to the business associations. I followed a very long period of time. You have to appear on a lot of radio stations, flagging the issue of being marginalized in the business community of the country. It was interesting to know, if you don't know, being marginalized is producing water.
Be Martin is producing what?
Mineral water, what Martin is producing water.
So you think that Be Martin is supposed to be doing that?
No, what I'm saying to you.
Ah.
It came out of mineral agreement. It's not be producing water. When you're producing water, no, stop the agreement. So you see, very seriously, instead, government have to government. This is how we are faced with. But after this, I think quickly. There is this public saying always that when Liberians go to the bank and acquire food, they don't go back and know the default. Every time we default. Is that true? Have you experienced that?
Okay, let me take another person here. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Yes, my name is I'm calling from home.
Mm.
Yeah, Florida, brother. You not imagine we run a blast, and when you go in the Florida, those are very much. They have blocks, they have Colombo, they have Yaka, they have stores. The Banimans are really our people need to. So some of our this is because our people for following the Ula. You see, there is very bad for us. Seriously.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning. Morning.
Morning, my dear brother.
Morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to my comrade institute. Hello.
Go ahead, you're live.
People, let me appreciate you for the topic on discussion this morning. My name is Kamara. You call me Kamara from Business Center.
Mm.
I appreciate my comment. If I didn't give you guys a flower, then definitely I will not be doing good for myself as a free traffic citizen. Whether if you have my will right now, just be able to do I will back until I reach you to your prayer of me. For you coming up with this big discussion, there are many points to this special one of the the Unity Party government are doing a lot of business party. They are not business at all. But brother, it's so for you to come out of the team for international business. It's not easy. Liberia, the only thing we can do for this country for us to be better. Our problem is our very self. Our leaders, most of these people be in power.
Okay, thank you. The last call you don't get. Good morning. We're taking more calls. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is you. I'm calling my route to highway rescue.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Thank God that the better act will provide
see over there, right? Saying as right now, the person is before the war, we were the flying course like the when charge that supply, and it's the hard work for the economy. People and we're on that you. And we told them now, you have come this way. So that will be something that we are on. Can you imagine when we start an agreement and able to, we start an able to, when there's a man, so, like our business, we got the agreement. After 2015, 112, 14, 20, that's 2 years. Can you imagine that? We are very tired about
Okay.
we think we are very tired every day. Sorry.
Okay.
You know the thing I say, without actually.
Okay, we'll find all the time. We'll find time. Dominic, you listen to almost all the callers in support of what?
Well, thank you to all the callers and thank you for affording me the time. Let them be tuned every Tuesday, 9 to 10. It's our business hour here at FM, and I will be coming with
Wait a minute. Voice of Liberia.
Voice of Liberia. For business hour here at the Voice of Liberia, we shall food the platform and come to us as like
Your
businesses
being
free
or
of charge. So I will be coming along with other business people like from the Yana board, the Wheelbarrow, sellers to express their grievances here. Maybe if the government cannot listen to people, listen to them. And I want to say to our father, His Excellency President Boyka, the Speaker, the Protein, the Vice President, the Foreign Affairs Minister, etc. Meaning our Foreign Affairs Minister, the President Boyka, you said things like Liberia and love Liberia. We are waiting for you. We know you have a lot of load on your shoulder, but don't forget about Liberian businesses because it is only Liberian that want to Liberia. And to the Foreign Affairs Minister, I forgot her name. Please.
The best.
Man Bessel. I will call you Liberian with Man Bessel because every woman I consider every woman as a mother. Please, for us the November to go on trips to represent Liberia to raise Liberia flag. We are not going there to take selfie. We are not going there to stay. We go there to raise Liberia flag. We sponsor ourselves in these trips, and through our going over the last decades, we have brought companies and open Liberians to work with other companies that I can name on the station next time when I come. So please, we are not as government official in the Liberian Business Association. We are not participating. We are not political. We are not religious. So please give us no verbal to go or service passport that will be getting visa to go to those places.
Okay. Thank you very much. And that's all the time we've got to be here this morning talking about Liberia's problem. Wahala day for we had every day is another problem in Liberia. How did you arrive at this point when the people are living in urgent poverty? When eating has become an achievement in Liberia, the hopelessness has taken over the country. Dominant Nimland has been my guest here on this show this morning. Join us tomorrow. My co-pilot has been out because of the death of one of her relatives. She's going to be back here tomorrow. And we'll continue to do the people's job. This is what we've got to do for our country. The repeat of this show will be at 7 o'clock tonight. Put up to 10 o'clock. You don't call me because the repeat can be on when people announce number. You can be calling. It can be live. You can call too much, man. Anyway, I want to say thank you to all of our callers. Thank you to all of our listeners. Those of you viewing us in and out of Liberia, we want to say thank you very much. It is because of you guys who are here, and because of us you are there. Together, let's do it together. The next time you hear us will be tomorrow, inshallah. My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif.